But nothing lasts forever, and Undertaker was about to learn this very painful lesson courtesy of Brock Lesnar. Oh yeah, you already know what this is about. Brock returned to WWE from the world of mixed martial arts in 2012, ready to conquer the world. A loss to John Cena would quickly derail the hype, but a rebound victory over Triple H at SummerSlam seemed to have the beast back on track. Still, Brock wasn't where he wanted to be as of the fall of 2013 approached, so he took a sabbatical from WWE. He'd return near the end of the year, demanding a WWE Championship match. Despite attempting to force the match, Brock was not given what he wanted. Instead, he'd receive an open contract for an opponent at WrestleMania. And this open contract would be answered by none other than The Undertaker, who would sign in Brock's blood after putting him through a table. It seemed impossible. Undertaker's streak was beyond legend, with names like Diesel, Randy Orton, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels all proudly displayed on the list. Even someone as monstrous as Brock Lesnar was seen as an underdog heading into the encounter. But Lesnar and his manager, Paul Heyman, were confident that they had what they needed to send a shockwave throughout all of WWE. They knew that with a win at WrestleMania, the world would be Brock's. He wouldn't have to demand anything ever again. It'd just be given to him. And New Orleans, Louisiana was prepared to see two of WWE's baddest brawlers collide in the center of the ring. Would an F5 send Undertaker's streak spinning? Would Undertaker find a way to send yet another opponent to rest with the other lost souls? You're going to have to step into the most intimidating scenario in WWE history, competing against The Undertaker at WrestleMania. You managed to protect the streak earlier. Can you now bring it to an end and leave everyone in attendance speechless?
The only time we get to play as Brock Lesnar. It sucks because we would have had this Brock and the other current day Brock, man.
Brock couldn't let Undertaker dictate what took place. And a huge overhead belly-to-belly let everyone know that Brock wasn't intimidated. Undertaker, on the other hand, needed to employ his mental warfare, like landing on his feet when Brock tried to clothesline him to the floor to keep an edge on Brock. Neither man had a huge power advantage over the other, so it would be Undertaker's mind games against Brock's freakish athleticism. On the apron didn't get either man very far, though Undertaker was able to hit a shot on Brock over the top rope to get back into the match. The two had smashed each other with huge punches and knees, yet neither seemed to feel the effects. The WWE Universe wanted to see which Titan would blink first here.
the ring. Kendo stick that's got weapons. Dude, he is not trying to stay down. Dude, Undertaker is not staying down. Okay, yeah, Undertaker ain't never done that in his life. What? Dude, put me in the ring. flexing.
Brock had Undertaker against the ropes here and was ready to start putting it on him. Talking trash and taunting Undertaker after each clubbing blow, Brock was firmly in control. You can see the distant look in Undertaker's eyes as he tries to stay on his feet. No one had treated Undertaker like this before, and it was shocking to see Undertaker seemingly helpless against the onslaught of the Beast. Undertaker would dig deep, finding a DDT to put Brock down on the mat.
Dude, this shit is still so surreal that this happened.
Could Lesnar capitalize here? Undertaker was back to his feet first, but barely, still staggering in the corner. Brock looked to kill the comeback immediately, but ran into Undertaker's boot. The Phenom would need to stay alert and push the action if he was going to conquer the Beast.
I didn't want to do that. I've got it right. Thank you, Heyman. He's all up on the ropes. That person laughing.
refused to give Undertaker any room to breathe, smothering him whenever possible, and the effects were clear on Undertaker's face. But Undertaker would catch Brock with another big boot, and that gave him the opening to take Brock to school. Old school. Brock continued to shine in WrestleMania's most dangerous scenario. How did Brock manage to catch Undertaker like that? Proving time after time he would not wither. But Undertaker would show his supernatural resiliency, able to kick out of the F5 when it certainly seemed to many that he was finished. Undertaker was struggling in there with Brock, but wasn't out yet. Surely he'd be able to get back into this match and continue his WrestleMania domination? Brock's face is the picture of frustration here, but it seems misplaced when he's got firm control of this match. The big question right now is, what can Undertaker do to get back into the match? How can he keep the streak alive?
Thank you, Paul Heyman. I just don't trust it because he got a finisher and I don't. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Fuck you. Woo, he almost got me. Come on, get in the ring.
Undertaker gave everyone one last moment of hope as he elbowed free from Brock's F5 attempt. But a match that had seen Lesnar thwart Undertaker at every turn continued that trend. Will the tombstone be the answer, as it had been so many times before? The way Brock manhandled Undertaker to get him set for the F5 after he reversed the tombstone, looking back, it's so obvious that Undertaker's out. But at the moment, no one believed it was over, even after the F5. It was Undertaker. He'd kick out. He had to kick out. But he didn't. The looks on the faces. Just look at the shock on every fan in attendance. No one expected that to be it. And that speaks volumes about what Undertaker had built. The man had already survived multiple F5s, and the fans still thought he'd be able to survive the last one. Nobody will ever duplicate the 21-0 record that Undertaker set to open his WrestleMania career. Simply competing at 21 WrestleManias is a daunting enough task, but to win every single time out, it may not have lasted forever, but that is still a number that will live forever. And I have to say, I've never in my entire career heard a crowd react the way that crowd reacted to the end of the streak. Hell, I still can't believe it happened. It is still the most shocking ending to any match at WrestleMania. And I'm feeling the goosebumps again right now. Brock Lesnar pins The Undertaker in the middle of the WrestleMania 30 ring, silencing the entire arena. There will never be another Undertaker. But on this occasion, the night belonged to Brock Lesnar as he conquered the juggernaut-like WrestleMania streak of The Undertaker.
Dude, that shit was so wild.
Quite possibly the most jaw-dropping result in WrestleMania history. The Undertaker streak ends at the hands of Brock Lesnar. The looks on the faces of those in attendance told us everything. Nobody saw this coming. Our next match takes us to the Greater Bay Area of Northern California and WrestleMania 31 in 2015. Seth Rollins had been on top of the world ever since he decided to leave the Shield behind to do the bidding of the Authority. This move paid off instantly as he'd capture the Money in the Bank briefcase in July of 2014. Rollins was untouchable, protected by those in power, and with the knowledge that at any moment he could turn that briefcase into the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. All seemed to be well within the ranks of the Authority, but the harmony would not last long. Randy Orton, who had been the Authority's top hand until Rollins joined the ranks, didn't seem so happy with the favoritism his former rival was now enjoying. This would come to a head with Rollins attacking Orton following a tag team match, connecting with his vaunted stomp to make it clear that their association was now over. The Viper was furious, attempting to get revenge, but never quite finding it. Another stomp from Rollins would force Orton out of action for a few months. with Rollins bragging about his actions the entire time. But at Fastlane in February of 2015, Orton would make his return following a six-man tag featuring Rollins, delivering RKOs to everyone who got in his way. But as luck would have it, Rollins would manage to escape unharmed. Orton made it clear he wanted one thing, and one thing only: Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Orton wanted to show the Authority they made a huge error in backing Rollins instead of Orton, and he was going to make an example of their new Golden Boy. The pressure's on. Can you humble Seth Rollins in front of an enormous WrestleMania audience? Or will this legend be the one you can't kill? The Stomp meets the RKO. Next.
Dude, this is amazing. And they got J&J security out there. Yo! Elbow pads. The best. I hate that motion. Dude, this shit looks
struggled early to take command of the match, mirroring the struggle for power.
All those people with sunglasses
associated with the Authority. Orton was all business. He knew that Rollins was dangerous, and he wasn't going to make any mistakes just trying to show off. Rollins, on the other hand, wanted to make his mark on the event, and he knew that a victory over Orton would send a message to the entire WWE roster. This need to make a statement almost cost Rollins when Orton followed up a dropkick with an attempt at the RKO. Was Rollins' arrogance going to cost him? Did he respect Orton's ability at all? It was Orton, though, who'd make the next mistake, chasing Rollins around the ringside area and back in, where Rollins set him up for a devastating hot shot on the ropes. Just like that, Rollins had neutralized Orton's offense and looked ready to pour it on further. What adjustments would Orton have to make now that his RKO had failed him? And would he be able to make them in the moment against Rollins?
Okay. Is he gonna pin? Aha, ref. Was distracted. Dude, what? Dude, these graphics, especially for the daytime, is wild, bro.
Orton wanted to try for another RKO, knowing that the quick strike would be the end of Rollins whenever it hit.
They really blurred his face?
Those two
They blurred their faces, but they're in the game. It makes no sense.
Outright interfered. With the backing of the Authority, officials were hesitant to disqualify Rollins, or even have his security removed. With Rollins temporarily halted, Orton would look to remove Rollins' security from the equation himself.
J&J security.
Was Orton making a mistake by leaving Rollins to recover? While we all pondered these questions, Seth Rollins provided the answer by wiping Orton out with a breathtaking suicide dive. Orton had squandered his advantage in the match for now.
Okay, fine then. I'll just get in the ring normal. I gotta make sure though to not fucking do what I did last match. Fucking you go in the wrong corner. They really should highlight that, man. They really should. Hey Clyde, are you enjoying the game? Do you have it? People been saying it's a pain in the ass. Oh, come on. I should have two finishers, or well, just one. But the stun bar wasn't going down yet. Wait, reversing it this time. Northwest corner. Gotta make sure I remember that. Stun. Dude, he really reversed it. Appreciate it, Jay. What's up? That's what's up. Damn. But he had the ropes. Oh, he's going for the finisher, though. Give me that. Why didn't it give me the finisher, bro? Man, you gotta make me work for it. Bro, that was both of his finishers. You couldn't even give me one? Man. No, I'm not tripping. It robbed me of both of my finishers. Make sure you hit the northwest corner. Do not do what I did in the previous match. I went to this corner over here to do the punk kick. Don't do that. You motherfucker. Well, so much for that stun bar. Yeah, it didn't activate. I wasted my 3 finishers and yeah, that ain't go well. Gonna run out. Nope. Gonna run in. See, I'm not trying to use the signature because we're literally right there next to another finisher. Definitely gonna be stunned now. My finisher. Give me my fucking finisher, bro. Ew, what was that sound? Saved by the ropes. Oh, come on. Literally, like, right there for the finisher. Northwest. There we go.
Orton had finally put Seth in a bad spot and backed into the corner, looking to deliver his infamous punt kick. But like they had already multiple times, Rollins' security ran back into the ring, where they'd both eat RKOs for their trouble.
Weird how their bird faces,
Once again,
they're in the
Rollins
game.
took advantage of the distraction, ceasing all of Orton's pressure with a stomp. The same stomp that had taken Orton out of action for months.
Where you going, Seth? What? He's done me?
Rollins would evade another attempt at the RKO as he had done throughout the match. But then, in a moment that will play in highlight reels forever, Randy Orton unleashes possibly his greatest RKO ever to stop Seth Rollins in his tracks. The Viper never looked better, expertly setting up his prey to make one wrong move so he could strike from, that's right, out of nowhere. Randy Orton's perseverance allowed him to overcome stifling 3-against-1 odds. And despite being unable to land the RKO on multiple occasions, when the moment presented itself, he fully took advantage. Orton, now able to truly show the authority that they had backed the wrong guy all along. Doubly satisfying. And Rollins' master plan had crumbled. He'd now live forever in WrestleMania highlight reels for all the wrong reasons. Surely there was nothing that could salvage this night for Seth. This was Randy Orton's night, and the only thing people would remember from this event would be that RKO. Nothing was going to change what Orton had done to Seth Rollins.
Ew, they didn't block out the doo-doo ass 49ers logo. Blocked off everything else but that doo-doo ass 49ers logo. Ew. Raiders all day.
Seth Rollins crashes to earth with one of the most famous RKOs ever, ending his quest for victory. A statement win for Randy Orton, but Seth Rollins wasn't done yet.